How we doing?
What's up, everybody? We back.
So I was deep in thought right there, thinking about some things.
I don't know if do I still leave that up. I'm gonna leave that up. I don't know if I have to take that down. Don Mega's in here, first one, lurking. What's going on, man? Oh, Don's at work. Yeah, okay. So lurk for us. Keep that view for us.
Yes.
So what? But we just getting started. So what we talking about tonight? What we getting in tonight? Taven has. Let's see. We both have topics tonight, right? We both pick a little topic. So I say we just go on each topic and we see where we go from there.
Okay.
So I'll let you go first. Out of all the many conspiracies out there, which one did you go with?
Well, it was rough because I was at work, not doing my job. So I went with the Montauk Project. And the Montauk Project is something that was actually back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. I want to say the 80s. About the 70s and the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. So it was it was bad. So it was a project where the government, right, they actually got all of these people and had them, in a facility, underground, whatever, and they were working on time travel. There's some other things involved in there, trying to do stuff, and like war strategies and whatnot. But I was focusing on the time travel. I like a little supernatural. I like a little, little fantasy or whatever you want to call it. And
that was what's it called? The
Montauk Project.
Montauk. And so it was in Montauk, New York. Let me fix that's gonna bother me. So Don, you might know about this story. That's up east by you.
Yeah, what you know about that?
What you know about that's ended up by is that by Rhode Island? Is it Rhode Island?
I didn't do good with geometry, so I don't really know the map like that. But it's up there, It's up there. It's not up in the tip corner, but it's up in the corner.
Yeah, it said it began in the 1980s.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yep. Okay. The Montauk Project narrative began in the early 1980s and gained significant attention with the publication of the Montauk Project Experiments in Time. Hey, y'all see that time? See, keyword right there. By Preston Nichols in 1992. Still before I was born. And that was, a bit cool, whatever.
92's before you was born?
Yeah.
Man.
I young a little bit. Young on the outside, old on the inside. But, you see there, they talking about, the Air Force Station, the Navy and whatnot, trying to make warships invisible.
Oh, yeah, so so this, I remember hearing that. This is a part of that Philadelphia experiment. Oh. Now, the Philadelphia experiment is the one where that ship disappeared, they found it located somewhere else, and then reappeared back where it was. But then all the sailors and everybody that were inside the boat became a part of the boat, and all died.
What you mean they became a part?
They all became they were all phased into the walls, into the metal. They said when they reappeared, people were screaming, people were hollering, because they were half wall, half human, and it was instant.
See, don't be doing shit.
But I have a lot of questions about that Philadelphia experiment, because it was supposed to be they were doing it for war times. They were trying to make a cloak so you couldn't see our warships at all.
Yeah.
So somehow they figured out a way to make that shit work.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much that's what they did.
That's crazy.
But again, it's all theory, so they're doing everything for the first time, so they don't know what the fuck they're doing or what's gonna happen or nothing.
They ain't got motherfuckers looking like this. Literally popping out the walls.
All right, there's the alleged activities right there.
Oh, see, Okay, listen.
And then it said extraterrestrial
See?
contact.
And then what we talked about before?
Yep.
Wasn't that last week? No, week before. See? Hey, that's how things be circling back around. When I get up on here, I'm just saying. Hey, we be doing a good job.
I think we do. I think we're picking good topics where we can stay relevant, and then stuff happens, and we're like, hey, that flows in, And there was something else that we were talking about last week, and it popped up. I can't remember.
About the moon. That one.
Yeah, but I can't remember what popped up. I can't remember what was. Because I remember thinking, I was like, man, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I remember you had mentioned, that we had sent out, some type of code or a message, and we got a message back, but it wasn't from us or any. I don't know, but you see how almost every episode that we do, it always circles back to the Esther world, to Rester world. See, listen, that's that stuff right there. Okay, they got it. I'm just saying. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
But I mean, I do believe that something's going to happen pretty soon where we're going to find out. We're not alone.
But are we going to be here to experience that?
That's because I don't believe. Okay. I don't believe the rapture will become. Well, I mean.
Not like the human race, but like literally like us here, like in the house, because I mean it could happen, like 70 years down the line, and we might not even be here. It might be our kids, or our kids' kids. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like they've exposed enough evidence towards aliens. Mm-hmm. Because something's about to happen. Like they have to be like, okay, we can't hold it anymore. Like the treaty. Remember when we talked about the treaty that what's his name signed? Not Roosevelt, Johnson, I think.
Yes, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, so he's supposedly signed it. So I believe that whatever that was, whatever contract that was, I believe that's over, and I think it ends. Or it's ended, or it ends pretty soon.
I want to see what's going to happen next. That makes me eager. I just need to look into that. But, I mean, if that's the case, this contact that we were making with these aliens, I mean, that.
But that's not even like no. That's not even like they're not saying they're working on there to make contact. They're saying they were working hand in hand with aliens.
Gotcha.
They're not saying it was. They were using their technology, alien technology, for the war, the physical warfare, and the mind control and the time travel. They were using extraterrestrials. Hand in hand. Like those were the doctors. Those were the people that they were working with.
Crazy
so
people.
It wasn't like they were trying. It was a place where they were trying to make contact. Mm-hmm. They had the motherfuckers there.
Well, and so many questions. Okay, so shall we just start from the top and just work our way down this little list?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen. Time travel. I've heard some crazy things about that. Now, because I know most people, or a lot of people, they already know that the show Stranger Things is supposed to be based off of this project. Mm-hmm. Kind of get it, kind of understand it, because you got these people, they're hooked up to these machines, and they're disappearing and then reappearing. But also, if you look back at certain photos that we have, like just in history, it's a photo of a man that has a box full of CDs, compact disc, and
really?
The photo was from way before the CDs were ever even invented. I mean, like, just no, it wasn't even a photo like on a damn camera. It was a painting. So it's like, now listen, how the hell is somebody gonna think? You know what? I'm gonna paint this, and in the future they're gonna think that it's this. Like, no, I mean, I'm just saying. So
might have
like,
some people might get
Yeah, you see somebody back in 1604, and they got a grill. And you're like, the hell did you get it? What is that? And then boom, witchcraft right there. But yeah, the time travel, I definitely believe that we tapped into that. But I think something went wrong with this project to the point where they were like, hey, like we're losing too many people at this point. Let's kind of sort of ease off that, or they did successfully do it and bring somebody back.
See, and that was a theory that I read because I looked it up this afternoon. That they made like what do they call it? A teleport?
Oh,
they made like a Stargate thing,
and
it worked. But then like something came through and started fucking everybody up.
See,
and that's why they had to close that facility and they cemented the basement of that building.
Because why would you need to do that with cement? You got to blow the thing up to even get up in there. Is the building still standing? Or
yeah, I'm sure I think the building's still there.
Listen, in the damn basements, I'm just saying, don't do it. I'd probably do it though. Would you want to be a part of that time travel project?
And this is why I had the problem with it in the beginning. Because when I first heard about it, they said they were snatching up kids.
Oh shit.
That's what they were trying to make them, war for war, with mind control and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'd sign up. Like, if I was 10, 12.
Okay.
I don't know. It depends how bad. It depends how bad they would, they had it.
Right.
But if you could go in as the mindset as I'm going in to be an elite soldier, something this world ain't never seen, I'm going to be kind of with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't understand why I guess that makes sense then, why they would grab a kid. Because you can influence that kid to make him believe.
Yeah, their free will ain't really, they don't know the access that they got to that really.
I'm just saying there's probably other kids that were like, all right, I'll do it.
It depends. I'll do it, but make me test subject.
He said, I'll show you an alien.
104.
He said, I'll show you an alien. You'll be able to do crazy shit.
Telekinesis,
time travel. He said, you'll be a part of all that. I might do it.
Man, just say superpowers and you got me.
Exactly.
You got me for 12 years. honestly. But, if people are getting messed up and, say that they're not coming back or they're coming back but, their brain is fried. Like I said, make me test subject 104 so you got 103 chances to get it right.
Just let me know what we're going through. That's what I think. I'd be different from everybody else. You don't have to do all the crazy stuff to me because I'm willing to. Let me be, the Superman project. Just let me know what's going on. I think I'd be cool with it.
But see, they don't even know what's going on because, so it's like, hey, like you want to try this out? We're trying to do time travel. We don't know how it works, but we're learning. Do you want to
I can't be the first. I can't be the first because I'm not coming through the wall.
You can't be within the first 50. Man, because I'm pretty sure they probably tried to do something where they sent multiple people together.
Right.
And they come back and the foot is stuck up out their forehead and everything.
You got two heads.
Yeah. That's time travel. Definitely want to be a part of that. But mind control. You got to be careful with the mind control because 9 times out of 10 they were working on controlling their minds, and like get up in there and scramble the brain and everything, trying to tell them, okay, now do this, do that, anything, attack that person right there, and then you get up and you do that. Or somebody says, hey, attack him, and then you see this big, 6'7", third grader charging at you, and then they get you. I'm just saying. They probably lost control of some of these kids or just, some of these people in general after trying to do whatever. It's like, oh, no. We can control them. Tranquilize them. Well, they pull out a damn gun instead of the damn horse tranquilizer, and then you got a dead body right there. You know what I mean? Like, so many things. Like the possibilities are endless almost. But yeah, I don't think I would want to be a part of that.
I mean, like I said, I don't know. I think if they told me up front and everything that I don't know, because I know as soon as I get comfortable, they're gonna slip me the Mickey. You know, they're gonna
for sure.
They're gonna, you know, that's where I'm gonna get messed up. But
I mean,
but that's what I'm saying, man. Just let me know what we're doing. You let me know what we're doing, and everything's checking out and everything's cool, man. I'm with y'all. Like, let me have the powers. I want the powers.
But I gotta have a guarantee that I'm gonna have the powers.
Exactly. There's gotta be a guarantee of no brain, no brainwashing after the fact. Yeah. No, I'll be America's He-Man. Let me go out there. I'll publicity, all that. I'll say what you want me to say.
But then you got to think about it like this, though.
I just don't want to be the first ones to die. Like I got to be like 1001 of all the experiments, and the experiments have to go to a certain point where it's the person who dies' fault.
Yeah. But don't keep me waiting too long. You keep me waiting too long, I'm gonna just go ahead and go back home. But I mean, it might get to a point where something does happen and they do get you out there. But I mean, anything happen, they could change plans, and then it's like, hey, like he's like this, it didn't work. He's not, useful to us anymore. But we can't just
I'm useful. There. No, because if I feel like I'm getting to the point where I read motherfuckers well. So if I feel like I got all these powers now, and I feel like they're like, well, he's not as useful as so and so and so and so over here. Yeah. I'm out of there.
You got to be.
I'm out of there. Before they brainwash me, before they get me, before they put me in a hole.
Erase your mind. Yeah. Put you in a nut house. Make you just non-existent. Take you out. Okay, no use for it. Like, I mean, just like they do in the movies, like they really be doing that, like in the government, But not me, though. Not me, because I'm going to make sure that I get the full extent of my powers first. See? We thinking. Okay, well, psychic warfare. That falls under...
that's what I'm saying. That would be me.
Too. I got to make sure, hey, not only can I open and close the door, but I can lit motherfuckers up. You know what I mean? I can crush their guns. So in case I do try to escape before they can get me, I get them. See, you always gotta have an exit plan. People don't know that. But yeah. Now this ET. That's what I'm gonna call it. We're not saying the whole extra all that stuff. The ET contact. Do you think you might want to be a part of that? Because what if they mix that with, the time travel and the teleporting? What if they teleport you onto the ship? Then what?
I'll be on the ship. I mean, some of it has to be legit. Like, if they're using the alien technology... I don't know if they're trying to use the alien technology with the human resources, because we don't have the alien resources. We don't have the metals and everything that they would have. So I don't know if the problem is making it work, with our resources.
Probably. I don't know. I feel like that would go
because I would feel like the alien. Again, we always assume, or I always assume, the alien race is going to be smarter than we are.
Well, yeah.
So...
they're going to steal our water.
That'd be yeah.
And then we got the
That'd be the way to get us, though.
Most definitely. But, I don't know. I just
They could take the moon back.
Oh, wait, hold on.
They could take the moon back because, they said... before the moon, that the sky was like a green and bluish haze all the time, and then once that moon came, it all rained and fell, and that was the Great Flood.
Oh hell! Give me the green
skies.
That's what I'm
saying. It all ties in together. Like that's what I'm saying. With every religion, with everything comes back to a great flood. Everything comes back to the world physically changing itself.
Yeah.
Or an extraterrestrial bringing in the moon to change the environment.
And how we know that ain't a setup? How we know they didn't bring that moon here just
to watch us? That's what it's for.
They're probably looking at us right now.
They are.
Oh shit! Okay, like things add up, but at the same time, they don't add up. And the parts that don't add up, they really, really get you thinking. And it's really like, you know what? The hell y'all motherfuckers doing up there, out there, down there, around there, and all that. I'm very interested, but I can't be a part of the alien portion of the project or anything, because I mean, the minute I say alien, hey, I'm just have to shit myself, and I might just have a stroke and die. Like, I don't know what they look like. You mean to tell me you about to zip me onto a saucer, and when I get zipped over, come to find out it's not a saucer, it's a damn triangle. And these things ain't, the regular little green, gray alien. Like, no, these motherfuckers just like, freaking 9.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if they have they have alien technology or alien contact there, they have to know they had to come from somewhere.
What you mean?
Like, if they were, this was in 1940,
Oh wait,
what did we say?
Oh,
1980s.
No. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if this was in the 1980s, that means the aliens have to be here. They have to,
like, on Earth.
Yeah, they had to get here some way. If they're working hand in hand, if they're working hand in hand with these aliens, where the aliens come from? So they've had to get here somehow. So they have that technology.
Maybe the aliens.
We have to reverse engineer it to, like I'm saying, with our resources to make sure that it works.
Right.
So maybe it's just us who can't make it work. Because if they're working with the alien already knows how to make it work.
Right. Yeah. But for us,
and this
of
was
course,
40, 50 years ago.
Which is not that long ago. That's the crazy part. But what if the aliens didn't actually, come here? What if
then why would they be wanting to teleport?
I mean, okay, think about it.
They would have to know. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I would want to teleport. Yeah. Okay. How about this? Maybe. Okay. What if the aliens were already here? In the center of the earth, like we talked about way back when. What if they were already here? But because you know how humans are, they love to fight and they love war. What if they actually drove? Probably not all, but most of the aliens out. Like, whenever we see sightings of,
I think we would know that by then.
Like,
how would you be able to drive them out without war?
I mean, war is kind of discreet when you do it in the center of the earth. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just an earthquake. Ain't nothing where. That's probably what California been feeling for the past 80,000 years.
Yeah.
These damn bombs and stuff from us. Trying to get in the damn aliens' asses and whatnot. But I just like to think about that. Flying saucers that we see. What if it's actually aliens that escape from the center of the earth and they zip out, they leave because it's like, hey, they trying to fuck us up, but we can't get got, so we gotta go. Does it make sense? It makes sense. It's hard holding all of this knowledge, man. Shit, I gotta breathe. I need a cigarette. I don't even smoke.
All right, so this theory, our project, is the Netflix original Stranger Things. This is where that came from.
Yeah.
It is because they were trapping kids and experimenting on them.
Yep. Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't that make you think, though? it makes you think, okay, when the place was shut down and they cemented up the entire basement and everything, why would they allow something as big as or just anybody in general to make a show out of it? Probably the same reason why they purposefully leaked documents about Area 51 and aliens. I'm just saying, it's like, hey y'all, this is true.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, and they have to give it to you the easiest way they can. Yeah.
Right. It's like, listen, y'all, we don't want to scare y'all. This shit is real, but instead of scaring y'all, we're gonna do it like this. Okay, we're gonna do a little show, and then we're gonna slide a little paper here and there on the interweb and everything like that. Man, see that? If I saw that shit right there, just take me now.
What did it play? What happened?
Oh no, it won't play. What does it say?
I know. I literally, and you know it. I'm the nice to you. Yes, I am.
I don't know why it's not playing.
Oh hell, YouTube done failed us.
I know that means you are the rudest to me. Always. All ways. I haven't sat here and described nothing. Always.
Ooh, I never forget. Watching Stranger Things, and I saw that damn open up, man. If I ever screamed in my life, it was at that moment.
Let's see, this one's 8 minutes.
Take the next step in treating your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis with Entyvio, the only gut-focused treatment for UC that helps block inflammation in the gut and works right where you need it. Now is the time to talk with your doctor about the results you want, rapid response, and for many people, visible improvement.
For years, people have told tales of monsters like Bigfoot, Loch Ness, aliens, but few have heard about this monster right here, which terrorized an entire military base before vanishing into thin air on August 12, 1983. In this video, I want to tell you the legendary tale of how this monster came to be and what actually happened on the infamous day this photo was snapped. But I will warn you, this story is shrouded in more conspiracy than fact because the story is so crazy that it actually inspired the show Stranger Things. And it all starts with Preston B. Nichols, who had put out a book he wrote called The Montauk Project: Experiments in Time, where he detailed his involvement as the assistant project director for a series of experiments that happened on a military base near Long Island. He also detailed the numerous paranormal incidents that he personally witnessed during his time there. And for you to fully grasp the scope of the Montauk Project, we have to rewind a little bit to 1943 when something happened called the Philadelphia Experiment. Now, the purpose of the experiment was to figure out a way to make ships invisible to enemy radar, and the technology being used was rumored to be engineered by Nikola Tesla and Einstein. Unfortunately, the experiment ended in catastrophe because when they fired up the experiment, not only did it make the ship invisible to radar, it also made it invisible to the naked eye, and it did this by removing it entirely from the space-time continuum. What's even crazier is when this happened, the ship unexplainably teleported from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia, about 300 miles away, before returning back to Philadelphia. And when it returned, the crew of the ship was completely disoriented. Some of them were actually fused to the walls of the ship itself, and some had actually rematerialized inside out. A lot of the survivors, they ended up going completely insane because on their trip outside of our known universe, it caused them to lose their sense of reality.
One of the reasons they went nuts, human beings need the electromagnetic background of the Earth.
For obvious reasons, this was immediately covered up by the government, but this technology was still very valuable for certain groups within the military.
The experiment worked, but it also literally destroyed the mind of the men on the ship. So it was a success, but it was also a failure.
So the Philadelphia experiment and all the research behind it was actually continued under a different name known as the Phoenix Project, and it was led by Dr. John von Neumann, a German mathematician who was one of the key scientists on the Manhattan Project that invented the nuclear bomb dropped on Hiroshima. He was actually interested in studying the psychological phenomenon that they witnessed.
The mind of man is electromagnetic, and that can be influenced by electromagnetic fields from the outside.
In other words, maybe there was a way to control human minds.
Congress said no, 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 they don't want it.
Congress immediately gave the orders to shut down the project in 1969 because they were afraid that if this was true, then we wouldn't want these weapons used against us. So that's when Dr. Neumann picked up shop and actually moved to an abandoned military base in Montauk, New York to continue these projects without congressional oversight with the support of the US military. Hence the now new name, the Montauk Project. And with a goal of total mind control, the military wanted to be able to create a weapon weapon that could make the enemy give up before any battle was started. And so with the support of the military, they would actually house soldiers at this abandoned military base known as Camp Hero. One of the advantages to Camp Hero specifically was that it had this big SAGE radar dish to project radar frequencies, and they found that within the frequency of 425 to 450 megahertz, they could make people feel any emotion they wanted. They could make them laugh, they could make them cry, they could make them really agitated. They started referring to this window of frequencies as the window to the human consciousness. This is where things start to get dark. As the project advanced, they started abducting children as young as 4 years old, and it said that in this experiment, these boys were so psychologically broken down, they would end up repressing all of their memories and forgetting it altogether. One whistleblower, Stuart Surdlow, claims to have recovered memories that he was one of these Montauk boys, and he was quoted by a reporter saying they target expendable boys like orphans, runaways, or the children of drug addicts, the kind of kids nobody would really come looking for. The aim was to fracture your mind so they could program you. They would change the temperature from very hot to very cold, starve you, then overfeed you. They also use LSD to put our brains into an altered state. Now, Stewart's claims really become interesting when you consider the CIA project MK Ultra, which has been confirmed to be something that actually happened in the 1970s and 80s, where government officials would be giving LSD for the purposes of mind control. So eventually they had honed this mood-altering technology and developed something called the Montauk chair that could amplify one's psychic abilities and eventually became a mind-reading device. It said that whoever sat in the chair, the machine could actually display anything the person imagined on a computer monitor, and it could even print out a dialogue of their thoughts in real time as the person was thinking them. And they started to notice a direct correlation with how well this chair worked with the inherent psychic ability of whoever was sitting in the chair. And because of this, they actually started training up a lot of these Montauk boys working on their psychic abilities. Now, Preston Nichols personally worked with this chair, and he said this about it in his book. It's still a mystery how this technology was developed. It has been suggested that the research was aided by Sirians, an alien race who came from the star system known as Sirius. This theory has the aliens providing the basic design and humans working it out from that. Now, one of their main psychics, his name was Duncan Edwards, and they said that Duncan's personal psychic abilities were so strong, they started only using him in the chair and stopped using anybody else. And Nichols recalled one experiment with Duncan saying, with the lock of a person's hair, Duncan could concentrate on the person and be able to see as if he was seeing through their eyes, hearing through their ears, and feeling through their body. He became strong enough that he could actually influence their actions anywhere on the planet, which leads to their biggest breakthrough yet, and ultimately the thing that did this project in.
What they're experimenting with, materializing objects around the base.
They started to have Duncan sitting in the chair, and they had him focus on any object. If he focused hard enough, this object could actually materialize out of the ether. In other words, Duncan had the ability to create physical matter out of nothing just from his thoughts.
You would visualize a can of Budweiser beer sitting on that desk. Sure enough, it would appear on that desk, and the guy could drink it, it didn't poison him.
But one of the weirdest things they noticed is that he could determine what time he wanted the thing to materialize.
He might concentrate at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The can of beer might appear 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. By 1981, we had a working time portal.
Which leads us to August 5th, 1983, where orders were given to turn on the Montauk chair with Duncan in it and just leave it on, running continuously. And they just wanted to see what, if anything, would happen. So researchers, they followed the orders. Nothing out of the ordinary occurred. That is until 7 days later on August 12th, when a time portal opened up, and at the other end of this portal, they could see the actual USS Eldridge, the ship used 40 years prior during the Philadelphia experiment. And on the ship, they actually saw a second version of Duncan Edwards, the psychic they were using to avoid any time paradoxes. They actually had to hide the present day version of Duncan from visible sight. And here's what Preston Nichols said recalling this event. Things got so out of control, the contingency program was activated by someone approaching Duncan while he was in the chair and simply whispering the command, "The time is now." At this moment, Duncan let loose a monster from his subconscious, and the transmitter actually portrayed a hairy monster in real life. It was big, hairy, hungry, and nasty. It would eat anything it could find, and it smashed everything in sight. And the only way to get rid of the beast was to try to figure out how to cut the power to the chair. That way the chair would be turned off and hopefully this monster would disappear. So what they had to do is they had to go and cut the power line to the entire base, and when they finally got the power off, the monster and the madness seemingly stopped right then and there. After this incident, the project was terminated and all the researchers were debriefed, and using MK Ultra tactics, a lot of their memories of this incident and the entire project itself were wiped. The whistleblowers who have come forward today, they're coming forward because certain things that they happen to see or experience reminds them of their time there, and then memories start flooding flooding back to them. But the story doesn't end there. 3 years after this incident occurred, someone went back and started snapping photos of the abandoned base. And in 1986, this photo right here was snapped. The person who snapped this photo claims that when they snapped it, that beast was definitely not there. As you can see, the monster created out of thought, the children being trained up as psychics, opening up portals to alternate dimensions. These are all running themes baked into the show Stranger Things. And what's funny is the original working title of the show before it was released to the public was actually Montauk. But if you thought this story was mind-bending, just wait until you see this one right here, about a 9,000-year-old stone with a flying saucer carved into it.
Initially, the name of Stranger Things was going to be different. It would.
Let me say something real quick. You got this man sitting in this chair. He can see through people's eyes. He making monsters. That's not Charles Xavier. That's his cousin Chris or something, because that is insane. It's cool. It's dope. But yeah, and also when they got the portal open, they saw that that USS Elderon ship. Okay, you got the portal open, you see that, but can somebody step through it though? That's the question. That's the question. That's the question.
Would you be willing to step through though?
Hell yeah. I want to step through every damn thing.
But you already know how they got messed up in in that ship.
No. Hell no, I don't want to step through that. I mean, wait, okay, because I thought they had the portal open.
The portal opened it by itself.
Why the fuck they can't control it? See? Well, okay, how about this? The portal opens, and they saw the ship.
Uh-huh.
Were they seeing the ship, like, right then and there in that moment? Like,
I don't
in that
know,
present?
or they saw it farther away or something? Or
like, was it, like, back in the past? That's what you gotta think about. Was it at an alternate universe that had the same ship and people? See, questions, unlimited questions that I unfortunately do not have an answer to tonight.
But that's all right. We don't have none of the answers for none of these. None of these are meant to have answers. These are all for questions. We're just questioning everything. So my question is, where can you sign up? I mean, I would sign up if I was a little kid who didn't have parents. I would sign up.
I mean, okay, but still, I mean, like they said, they was abducted, like runaways and, teenagers, whatever. So more than likely, they either, did not have parents or they did and they was just getting snatched up. So it's like, I mean, you really ain't got to not have parents to do it, You just be out there in the streets, and they get you.
Yeah.
but like, are they doing it now? Is there something that they're doing like
Well, yeah.
that?
I mean, because you can't believe they've done all this. This
Right.
was 1980s.
Crazy.
You can't believe they just stopped.
Oh no, you just can't stop that. No, wait. No, you can't do that.
They had a whole
No.
facility there for time travel. What do we say?
Psycho or no?
Psychic warfare.
Right, and the ET communications.
Yeah, so they had a whole facility there. That it's not going to go away. They just moved. They just moved to a different place where they won't get located.
I got to find them. And that might be in Puerto Rico. Well, okay, probably not Puerto Rico. But I'm gonna actually look into that later. Well, no, not tonight. I gotta build something. But I'm gonna look into that and try to figure out if there's been anything, discovered. Like, hey, they're working on this, or I saw this happen, and this reminded me of what they did back in the 80s and the.
And that's what they do. They just
that.
changed the name of it. So like they said, this was the Philadelphia, and then those doctors, whatever they're called, scientists, just moved. To not be tracked, so they couldn't have anybody tell them what to do.
They probably named it something stupid like Project Robert or something like that. I just feel like they did, because what was it called before they moved to Montauk?
I don't know what it was named.
But they definitely moved and changed that name, and I think Montauk now is more popular and more known than the previous name. And they be letting all this out in the damn opening.
Those stories. Yeah, that's just.
The government is always denying something. Oh, Camp Hero.
Yeah, that's what they called the camp.
I really want to read the book, but it might be too big.
A book that he wrote, that guy.
Oh yeah,
That they were just talking about.
That print by about like this thick, and got small words and no pictures.
I know. I need some pictures.
Man, right? Man. Like if the dictionary had pictures, man, I'd be reading all through that thing. But that's quite a facility that they moved to, just out in the woods and the wilderness. They could at least build, like a brick wall around it, just, make it.
Well, that's what they do. They all go underground.
I suppose so. Just
so you have the whole facility, the facade up front.
Lord help.
You got a whole building.
Okay, then encyclopedia over there.
Yeah, I know, but you can't spell. But you can't spell.
I'm here to help.
Like you got everything, Okay, so basically they made a mirage. Okay, you made a mirage, up top, but then, once you hit that grass and the words, like that's where shit really be happening. Say it. People's basements, don't do it.
You're the one that go to people's basements.
Girl, you mind your business, okay? This is a different show. They don't know me on here like that.
Right.
Yeah, that's something. But I mean, like, okay, so like we got all this AI and all this, advanced technology now than what we had back then. Who's to say that it's not, scientists or people that do study all of this big top smart people stuff, and they're actually doing like experiments themselves. Like the damn dude that was able to turn
I'm sure there are
was into gas. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, he did.
Wait, what?
He's dead.
He died?
Yeah.
When he died?
A few years after he found out how to make water into fucking gasoline.
Oh no, not him. Like it's another guy, and this happened like just this year, like within the past 2 or 3 months.
Oh.
He found a way to turn. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he about to be dead too.
Okay, basically, but okay, yeah. I don't know.
Like that was a couple of years ago. That was a couple of years ago that the guy, he ended up dead. Yeah.
You see how history repeats itself? We gotta protect that man. We gotta find him. This one now, we gotta find because he's young. He's like my age. He might be
really?
younger. Yeah.
Because I believe the other guy was older.
Oh yeah, no. This one, he young blood and everything. But I mean,
he just found his notes.
Yeah, but like if this dude is doing that, who's to say that there's not, some freaking white Polish man trying to figure out how to, summon shit, from the bowels of Iceland over here. I don't know, I'm just making shit up and everything. But I'm just saying, like, it can be possible, You already got people out here studying, witchcraft and trying to do this, that, and the other, and that's frowned upon. But if you do it with machines and you call it science, now you got people interested, Now it's like, oh, let's fund this project here and let's take this to the government and let's do this and that and same thing. I'm here for it though, very much. I mean, aside from this Montauk project, Do you think? Wait, hold on. What am I trying to say?
Find it.
Hold on, I'm fine. Hold on. What am I trying to say? I don't know.
Okay, so I mean, but with the Montauk, is it believable to you?
Hell yeah! You
So
saw
you-
that video?
So you believe that this is something that probably did take place?
Yes. Yeah. I think it's still taking place. It's just a lot more discreet now.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow.
Because now I think the government's more involved. Before it was small branches of the government,
Yeah.
CIA or NAS or whatever they had. So I think now they have a more broad, Before it was just like, okay, well they'll work on this. Now I think it's more inclusive and everything's like aliens are a part of time travel. Everything.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that you include aliens in that because hey, they technology. I mean, I bet they have a damn rock that they could just throw at the damn computer.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
make
If
it
they here, how do
transform.
they get here?
Maybe they were born here.
Because he gave them
The center of the earth.
where he would he said they were
Oh, no.
from. He gave their location.
Well, maybe they.
Because he said
Japan.
he named the people what they were and where they were from, and he said they were light years away.
Oh well. Why ain't we found them yet? Why ain't we been out there? Or maybe we have been out there, but didn't come back.
That's why I told you my stance on the moon travel has changed. Because before, no, they haven't been there. But after, researching it and looking through it, and they have been down there and they found some shit they wasn't supposed to find.
Yeah.
Told them to send their ass back and don't come back. Then they said, well, we'll give you a little bit of technology since you got here. And that's where all the telephones and all that, the, what do they call them in the air? All the...
Oh, the satellites?
Satellites, that's where all that, they're, boom. After that, everything popped up everywhere. So I believe that's the information that they gave them.
Telephones. You mean Alexander Graham Bell didn't make that?
He made the little landline.
Yeah, the land. Okay, yeah.
The little landline, but you gotta think, after that, the battery, how sophisticated the battery became. There's like little stuff like that. And just that technology alone.
Okay, what if the moon? Okay, so like, the world spins, but the sun and the moon, they go around too. But what if
Now, see,
the
I
moon
found
is
another
different,
thing. I found another thing about that.
Oh.
The rotation.
though? See, we're talking about the same thing.
We're
Wait.
thinking the sun is sitting still and we're rotating around it. That's not how it works.
Oh, okay.
What the new thing is now is that the sun is shooting across there's a black hole somewhere. I can't remember where it is. But it's trillions and trillion light years away. Like, there's no way in our lifetime, our children's lifetime, that we're ever gonna get into this black hole.
Okay.
But the sun is shooting towards it. The way that the sun shoots towards it is like at an angle. We're all spiraling with it. We're going with it. The sun is going, we're going. We're going towards something. We're not standing still. We're constantly moving. at millions of miles an hour. That's the new theory. Ugh. That's the new theory. I should have ate that pizza as soon as I ate that pizza, man.
What? Wait, hold on. Heart palpitations?
What'd you call it? Oh. Heartburn.
Oh.
Shit like that.
Miss Lou, come help your man.
What you need? What you need?
She ain't worried about it. She ain't worried about it.
You ain't worried about it.
If I just over here croaked over here just on camera, she be like, oh, well, stay tuned for
I can't do
Thursday.
nothing. I ain't certified.
I'll be here.
Man.
I don't know about this motherfucker.
I mean,
I'm here to help.
I don't believe that, but okay. No, I never heard about that theory about, like the sun shooting through, like, never heard about that. I thought you were going to go somewhere completely different with that. Because I was thinking, okay, the sun moves, we move and everything, but the moon, what if we don't actually move? Or, I'm sorry, no. What if the moon isn't always there? What if the aliens come and they take the moon away for a little bit and then they bring it back? If the theory that they brought the moon to us in the first place,
Because the moon is always, you can always see the moon. They have constant cameras and everything on the moon.
Can I see the moon all? I don't see the moon all the
No,
time.
we can't. But they have radar. I mean,
Like
they
the
have.
aliens or the
No,
government?
then we have satellites and stuff that can have constant.
Okay. Y'all scratch that out. Don't listen to what I just said. Don't do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, but I
I
don't know.
never thought about that.
We have ways of, keeping eyes out
Okay.
on stars and planets. If we can look light years away, we can keep our asses looking at a moon.
I mean, I'm gonna try one night, but I wonder if they ever tried to during this Montauk project. I wonder if they ever tried to teleport somebody, to the moon, or you think they kept it simple and was like, hey, let's just do, a few hundred miles.
I mean, because how can you control it? You'd have to build two devices where you're going here to there.
That would make sense. That's what they do in the movies sometimes.
Yeah,
Show
you
us,
have to have two.
Yeah, set one up here.
But that's what they say with the whole Stargate thing, that there's all around the world and all around the planets that they have Stargates. That's how you inter travel.
So maybe the electromagnetic frequency from the machine that they had during this, maybe it connected to one of those Stargates.
Well, yeah, because that's what they said they were building.
Oh, okay.
Some kind of teleportation device. So that's what I've always assumed. I've always assumed with a teleportation device, you have to have two.
Right.
You have to have a way to get there and a way to get back.
Yeah.
So if you're making one, it means there's already have to be one made.
And if
Now
not,
you're making two.
yeah, you make it two and you put in one, you transfer, if you can, which I know the government, they got a way to do everything. So you got to transfer one all the way across the world, whatever. Okay, but what about that? What about that thing, that damn circle thing that was just built within the past few years? So where now we can see and communicate with, what is it, like Japan, China? No, Ireland. I think it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like this big ass device. I don't know where it's at. I think it might be in New York. It might be somewhere else, but that's this big ass round. Yeah. See. Hey, what you mean you good? You're supposed to get up and.
He's supposed to be doing that.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, that means it's working, y'all. Everything's good.
All right. So let me go ahead and debunk whatever he said. All right, what was you talking? Oh, damn. I thought you had.
Hey, yeah, that shit working. See? No, so the we got that damn
Yeah,
circle
the
device.
circle thing. Yeah.
That's big. And we can see. I think it's Ireland.
We can see them.
Poland. And
But they can see us. And it's constantly on.
That just sounds like a damn live stream, a 24-hour
Yeah, it
live
is.
stream. So I mean, I guess that really wouldn't count.
So that's
but
not. Yeah, I mean, but it is. You know, using
for now. But
satellites.
What if it's really not though? What if we have that built here and built there? But when some shit go down, they're gonna flip the switch and turn it into the damn teleportation device, and then you walk in and we good. Or they walk
and we over there. That would be cool.
What if we're planning to use that to invade and we flip the switch and we? That's kind of scary. Okay, yeah. Let's not erase that. Let's not give the government no ideas. They probably already thought about it anyway.
Yeah,
so
they've already looked at it.
Yeah, okay. But that would be something, though. That would be something. I always wonder why they built that. Like, why would you just build a camera that's always on? Because that's what it really is. Why? I mean, I could be on FaceTime with somebody and they can be in, you know, Paris or France. Oh wait, no, same place. Like, they can just be on the other side of the world and it's the same thing, but they just made it big so multiple people can look into it. That's
just to be like at a Times Square, you know, just to have.
They have people pay money.
If you have a lot of people in an area, you know, why not give them something to do? You know.
Wasn't that just killed?
No.
I'm hungry.
Like, no. First of all, you can't put that in Times Square because it's already motherfuckers walking.
I know.
It's
Can
like
you imagine that at
every
4 o'clock
time.
at 4 o'clock at night? What you actually see?
No.
Oh, they had to turn that shit off. There ain't no way that
I
shit's
bet.
still going.
I mean, I don't know. You know, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, you might get out, you know, try to go make a run, and, you know, you see if I can, you know.
But, you know,
Greg
they
and
got to
Edward
have a
over
camera
here.
on there because they can't let anybody mess it up.
Well, okay, true. Yeah, so someone, yeah. But
But
all
still,
the homeless
somebody's
people,
going out there.
Somebody flashing they shit up in
Exactly.
that thing.
Somebody's out there swinging in front of
Hell.
the camera just to
It
let them
might
know.
be me one day. I mean, I don't really want to go. It's, you know, kind of cold there sometimes. But yeah, it might be me one day. Now I'm gonna get arrested. But
Right amount of money could be me.
Oh. Well, I do, you know, without the money. But still, yeah, you can throw that in there too. Yeah, give me $5 or something.
Just
Buy me
got to
a pack
tell
of
you to
gum.
do it.
Yeah.
Just tell you not to do it.
I bet you I can. But yeah, I don't know, man. All of this is just, I don't know. Once you get into it, it's kind of hard to get out of it. You know what I mean?
And then you look for other shit.
And then you fall down like a rabbit hole that's really, you know, 8 rabbit holes that's all connected, but it just never ends. And then it's like, what's next? Penguins. That's the next thing.
Penguins?
Yeah, because what the fuck is up with them? I don't understand.
What
that.
you got against penguins?
Don't know. I just want to know, like, why are they them?
What are they? Because every animal has a use in the world.
But a penguin?
But a wasp.
No, hell.
Like everybody.
Bullies.
Their purpose is to piss me off. That's their purpose. Okay.
So I wonder what. Just to be.
They're the real aliens.
Just to be food.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on now.
Just to be food for, you know, sharks and.
Oh shit, sharks eat
seals.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wait,
What are-
Whales do.
Well, okay.
Whales.
Well, okay, yeah. Whales eat like a lot of shit.
I would like
But-
to eat a penguin.
You real wrong for that.
You know what? Hold
You know,
on.
because I love chicken.
Wait.
And chicken is nothing but. I mean, a penguin is nothing but a wet, swimmable chicken.
What?
But they can't fly.
If you put a chicken can't fly either.
They
He
can't.
just busted his entire bone.
A chicken. I mean, they can
They can
they
flutter
can
off
they
the
can
ground.
go. Yeah, they can go maybe like 6 foot off the ground,
Hey,
but
that's flying right here.
it's not for very long. You know, it's like a big jump.
Oh, shit, they be
And they're
jumping.
like, right? So a penguin is the same thing. So that's what I'm thinking. Like a penguin is just a chicken, and from Antarctica.
You ain't eating no damn penguin now.
Now, would it be fishy, or would it be birdy? Would it be
Well, they eat
meaty?
nothing but fish, so they're probably gonna taste like fish.
Okay, but how about this though? The part of the penguin, would you eat the belly or the scalp? That's the question.
Belly or the scalp?
Mm-hmm.
I mean the head? What do you mean scalp?
Like would you
Skin?
scalp that motherfucker and just take a chunk out?
No,
I mean,
I'm gonna
fry
skin
you
it.
know.
Yeah, I'm gonna skin it and get his meat.
But like you know how
Like it has to
like,
have
you got-
some kind of muscle. He swims.
Well, yeah, but you know how pigs, they got like pig's feet, and then you got bacon that comes from their ass. You know what I mean? So obviously, like there's a difference, somehow. So it's like penguin belly or penguin scalp.
I think I'm
the
going.
belly is
I
gonna
think
be a
I'm
little
going.
bit more.
I'm going for like ass meat because I'm thinking they're kind of built like little. Never mind. I don't want to say that. Built like a little person. you know. So they got a little more ass on them, and they swim. So I'm thinking, they'll be firm. Their meat will be
they do
firm.
have more ass? Because I'm thinking that they don't. I think they just got that tail and that's
Well,
it.
I'm just saying they're bottom heavy. You know what I'm saying
okay.
there. They're not much up top.
I mean, they
You
got
know,
long
they waddle.
torsos, though. I don't know. Let me try the flipper. That's all.
No, because I'm feeling like that's hard.
Oh.
That's like beak or,
Okay, never mind.
You'd have to boil that for a long time.
No, give me the back of the neck. How about that?
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Well, penguins don't have necks, per
Oh.
se. Do they?
Yeah.
Let's Google that. First Google. How you spell penguin? Uh-oh.
Hey, Miss Production, how you spell penguin?
Penguin.
Huh?
Wait, what you say? I'm sorry. What?
What'd you say?
PEN, I think GUIN. Something like that.
Yeah, you was off.
Is it right?
Nope. It's a little penguin down
Oh, they
here.
got a short neck. Short necks and elongated butt. See, that's why I say, what are penguins? The damn aliens. They probably the aliens that got left behind that didn't develop all the way. Because how do you have a big ass head, a 2-inch neck, and a 12-inch body? I'm sorry, 12-foot body. Like, don't that sound like something out of somebody's imagination?
So it has a short neck with an elongated body. How does it? Yeah,
Just like
so,
this.
Yeah. So it just got bad shoulder posture.
Yeah, well, yeah, that much is true. And the waddle, too. That damn waddle. And they sound like, I suppose, man. I don't know. I'm not.
So you don't
built
like
for
the
that.
penguins at the zoo? Those are little penguins.
Okay.
I would think
I
I'd
like
have
the
a
baby
problem.
ones.
I would have a problem. Yeah, I would have a problem with the big ones.
Them ruthless ass mother. Yeah, them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, those poor animals. We need to get rid of the zoos.
Let's see.
Oh.
Damn, they have penguins out there bigger than humans?
You see the. Look.
Let me put that up.
F with them if you want to.
Nah. I ain't messing with none of them. See, y'all see that? Hey, listen. So, right here, okay? I've seen these a lot.
The
They look
emperor,
like
yeah.
Gerald. Look, their name is Gerald. And then you got the human. And this one over here look like... See,
No.
man, that... Man, them big ass... Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nah.
And of course, the damn scale's gone.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
people understand. Like, y'all, look.
250 pounds.
And that's like 3 times my weight.
But it doesn't say how tall it is.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Oh, is that inches?
Probably. It's safe
Yeah,
to
it
assume.
is.
Yeah, if the human is like around like.
So that's 20 inches, 30. So
Like
so
it's
that's
almost 90 almost.
So we'll say 80 inches average. He's gonna be 90. So yeah, he's taller. So he's at least 6 foot.
Can you imagine stepping out the damn door and you turn around and you got
you looking at a 6 foot penguin?
fucking Smokey just standing there looking all cockeyed and
250. I didn't know they got that big.
I don't know nobody that big. Good Lord.
We're 6'8".
I really think
A
that's my cousin's
6'8"
height.
penguin.
But are they still around? Probably not. Probably not.
It looked like that.
But see, that thing is on a platform. I need it to be off the platform and be as real.
But shit, still look. His foot is only up to his ankle.
Right.
So or right above his ankle. So that's probably a good 5 inches. It's still, that beak is still right around that face.
And like the top of his head is like at his mouth, so we're gonna say like another.
And that thing beat. And if
like
it can
another
do any
6
kind
inches.
of super jump, if it can jump any kind of way, because it can't fly.
If it can leap, and be like, yeah, I might get my ass beat. I ain't nothing with that. But still, I just don't understand penguins. But that's fine. It's not for me to understand. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. But see, the little one, y'all.
Yeah, that'd be cool to have him in the tub or something.
Right, I keep that thing as a pet. What do you mean? I have to let the microwave with water and just let them float around.
See, when they get to this height, they're too ugly.
Yeah.
The largest is the emperor.
Ow.
King is the second.
And I was thinking about that movie Happy Feet. And then, some of the penguins was crazy.
Or Mr. Penguin's Poppin' Penguins. Or,
Mr. Potter's penguins.
yeah.
What?
With Jim Carrey.
It's hilarious. Super hilarious.
Never seen it.
So I didn't know you had a problem with penguins. But
I mean, it's not really a problem. I just have an ongoing questioning of their existence. Like, they could have made something better, Definitely. Like, another bird that can't fly. Like a chicken. But like you said,
it's the chicken
water.
of the Antarctic. Yeah, it's the chicken meant for the water.
We don't need chickens out there in the ice. That's for us. The chicken for us. So why make another?
Cook penguin? Somebody has to cook penguin.
The Eskimos.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Look it up.
Yes, they do.
Look it up real quick. Look it up.
Yes, they do.
Can you eat a penguin?
You can eat anything.
I'm sure. I'm sure they have to be on some kind of a list.
Oh,
Endangered species.
You can eat them.
Any kind of a penguin.
listen, they got penguins in the zoo. Them things is not in danger. I'm sure there's motherfuckers out there hunting them down in the ice.
I'm sure there's somebody wanting, because I would, man, if somebody told me, hey, I got some fried penguin right here, I'm going to take a bite of it.
I want the shoe bill.
I ain't doing it.
No? Okay. Okay.
Hell no!
What you mean?
I'm
Okay.
sit there and fight you.
Okay, how about this? It'll be dead first. And
Oh, yeah,
then-
it'd be dead.
Nah, that thing probably tastes tough. Mm-hmm.
Tastes exactly how it looks.
It's still gonna be fighting, even in your stomach.
Tastes exactly how it looks.
And on the way out, it's gonna be swinging.
Mm-hmm.
And then, whoo,
Real
I got
hard.
to domesticate just a baby one of those and raise it to be my own. Yeah. But anyways.
Just to eat it.
Tear your face off just like that gorilla did, that lady. Fuck around with somebody, you know.
Well, you ain't supposed to have a
close
monkey.
to.
I don't care. A monkey and stuff like that. That's too close to human.
Yeah, we all can't be Michael Jackson floating around with Bubbles and the rest of them, or whatever. Well, is that it?
I mean, we're already an hour 20 in. We were supposed to have another topic, but we didn't get to it. But that's fine. That give us a whole nother topic for next week.
Okay.
No, and I just want to say, just in case if we didn't have time, so I'm glad this took, all of its time, because now we have something for next week, and we don't have to worry about that.
So wait, what is it?
Mine is the dead internet theory.
Oh.
And I'm going to let you think about this until next week. Think about all those bots, how you assume that your phone is listening to you now.
Oh, I know.
How you could be talking about something and then you go to Facebook and bam, there's that ad, right? So just keep that in mind for next week. Because it ain't the same as what's his name, who made the internet? Who made the internet? Al Gore.
Oh, I thought it was God. Oh, okay.
So imagine this. The CIA back in the day, and I'm going to say back in the day, but it was very recent, it's 90s. Finding ways to track human beings. How we can, because they're thinking the more information we can get, the more we can change their minds, or with advertising and stuff like that. So imagine the CIA working on something like that, and then, like we said, with projects and stuff like that, how they just stop, or the name changes, or all of a sudden it just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So think about the CIA had this kind of. They had a team where taking information from us, taking information from you. They were trying to figure out how they were going to do that. Then all of a sudden, they stop. That department's gone. The same day that department's gone, Facebook arrives to the world. I'm going to leave it at that. So.
And I'm actually going to do this as a project.
You going to do what?
Wow, I wish I knew a way to make $100,000 without having to get another job or do any scams.
And it'll give you all your next
We'll
one
check
will
back.
be all the quick jobs you can make. All side jobs you can do. That'll be the ones you get. Watch.
I'm going to have to go back and specify without getting another job.
Yep.
How to make $100,000 just appear in my bank account legally while I'm in bed.
There you go.
Not including work from home.
How do I make $1 million sleeping? Gotta be a way.
I might have to sell some stuff. I don't know if I can do that.
But
Yeah,
if
I
you
probably
sleep, you
could,
can't
yeah.
sell it. So you gotta be asleep or have somebody else sell it.
Well, okay, yeah, we're going to get into that. But yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. But no, I'm going to see, because I'm going to go home and do my little arts and crafts, and I'm going to look on this phone. And if I scroll through Facebook, Twitter, Google, Yahoo, Bing, AOL, and if anything pops up, then we know. Because I don't Google, ways to make extra. No, I don't do that. So if it pops up, then we know.
Yeah.
Or are they watching us and they're not going to make it pop up? Are they listening to me right now and they're like, you know what, let's not do it.
He said we've been listening to you on every Wednesday, and you've been talking crazy every Wednesday.
I'm like, what? You wasn't even here last week. What you mean every Wednesday? See, you just lying like that. But yeah, we're going to see what happens with that. I hope I don't get scared.
But we'll end it on that. We appreciate anybody who stopped by. Don, we appreciate you commenting earlier.
Always.
Always. And we'll see tomorrow. What is the name of the show?
That's a good question.
Because she changes it all the time.
Even on the show, she changed the
But
name.
the
of
last
the show.
time I knew the show, it was just me and Murder Mystery with Miss Lou tomorrow night, 7:30. Y'all be there for that. Y'all know we have different shows Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is the beginning of the week.
Yep.
I'll holla.
Hey, what's the name of your show?
Me, You, and Murder Mystery.
Me, you, and
You
Murder.
and Murder
It's
Mystery.
new today. It's a new one today.
And it's gonna be different tomorrow.
But we out.
Can I get 20 seconds, please?